wrestling time. Get him. It's a cat. He's not allowed in here. Cats are not allowed. Yeah, get that squeaker. Squeak, 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 squeak. Find it. Squeak, squeak. Find it. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Mummy, find it. Mummy, find the squeaker. Oh no, the squeaker's dead. Oh no! It's dead. It's already dead. Oh, it doesn't squeak anymore, Moo. Never mind. Oh. You win. Right, Moo Moo. Right, David. Mummy's got new toys. Which one do you want? Which one do you want? Oh, David. Dave. Minky, which one do you want? The cat? Yeah, good girl. It's lovely. Dave want one? Dave want an egg? Yeah, he's got an egg. Forget that. Forget that. Play with this. Minky wants a new egg? Yeah, Minky can have them both then. Is that nice? These were from Easter and then things got out of hand. And I didn't give them to you. But now you've got an egg. David, want a carrot? Yeah, get it then. Oh no, you want this, don't you? Well, I'll leave him there. You can play with him if you want to. Right, he's just... Wow.
Was like the first thing they said when they got here, that they wanted to go try the shoes, so I got us a reservation at 2:30. Then after that, I think we're going to walk around like Buckingham Palace, that kind of area, and we will just see where the day takes us.
It's Sunday, the 18th, so the year anniversary of Mum and Sue's passing away has been and gone, and I'm just on my own, well, with the kids. Minky's there and Dave's asleep over there, and I'm just watching YouTube. I've tidied all the bunny stuff, most of the bunny stuff away. I'm sorry that a lot of you didn't know about Teabag. I put a community post up, but I think a lot of you missed it. And of course my heart was completely broken. So I didn't put it in a video, and I'd filmed probably an hour or two's worth of content of the bunnies and the garden and barbecue and things, but I haven't got the heart to post any of that now. But just know that they absolutely loved the warm weather and running around, and I don't think it was anything in the enclosure. As I say, I got it from an animal company, and it hadn't been used for a while. They'd had their bunnies in it for 18 months and then it hadn't been used. Disinfected it all, and I mean, I don't know. I can never tell, but Cookie must have been 9 or 10, and a lot of you said the dwarf rabbits don't live quite as long as the bigger rabbits, and Teabag, I'd had them both years, so, and I'd rehomed them from people who had had them for quite a few years, so they were both, you know, getting on a bit, but it broke my heart. It was just a horrible, I just got to see it as a horrible coincidence that that was just their time to go. They were only in the outside house for 2 nights, and the rest of the time they were in because it was a bit nippy. And then Teabag, after Cookie had passed away, he was really sad, so he stayed inside with me and Minky and Dave for the rest of the time. And the morning that he passed, which was a good 10 days or something after Cookie, he was running around outside. I do have a video, I can't bring myself to post it. And I said, "Want to come in, mate?" And he lifted his little hands up, because he did, you know, I went to the run, and he went, I said, "Do you want to come in, buddy?" And he went, "Yep." I picked him up, I said, "You come in with me." And then I nipped out to do a couple of jobs, came home, and he was just asleep in his bed. So yeah, heartbreak all round. I immediately rung Kev, Terry and Ash, and it's just so sad. But you know, I must always reiterate that bunnies should never be kept in a hutch. They should never be caged. You know, obviously, if you have a hutch, it needs a big run or enclosure added on to that. When rabbits are allowed to be free, to an extent, they act like a dog. And ours they were in the house running around with us all the time. And then when it was obviously nice and not freezing cold, they were always outside in huge runs, 8 foot, 10 foot runs, or out free in the garden when we were out there. So yeah, if you do get a bunny, consider a bonded pair already, because they don't like to be on their own. And please never put them in a hutch. The 2 hutches that we had attached to the runs, just as a bit of rain shelter, I'm not even going to get rid of or sell, because I know there's a chance, if I do, that people will just keep rabbits in them as its whole home, and I can't bear that. Even if I sold them and said you must get a massive run attached or something like that, I can't guarantee that somebody would do that. And it breaks my heart to know that an animal would ever be caged in such a tiny little house for its whole entire life. That's why people think rabbits are boring. They're not if you let them out. They're not if they live with you free all the time. They're amazing. They bring so much joy. They're funny, they're vocal, they talk. The amount of people that said rabbits don't talk, they do. When they're happy and they're content, they talk. They make sounds. They talk to you. And I'll forever miss my little angels. A lot of you have asked if I'll get some more. And now that I've just bought the huge big enclosure and everything, and I'm not sure my heart can take it right now. I rehomed Cookie and Teabag, and if something comes up in the future where two desperately need a new home or something like that, and I'll never say never, but at the moment my heart is broken, and with the year anniversary of Mum and Sue's and Dad, you know, I'm just trying to wade through life again, and it's tough. I got so much love to give, but as soon as you lose an animal, you think, well, if I get 2 more, then one passes, then that one's going to be lonely, and you start thinking that way. And I try not to, but I can't help it at the moment. So yeah, rest peacefully, my little hoppy buns. The house feels so incredibly quiet without them just running around your feet. It just feels really empty. And now I've got Minky and Dave, but it feels so quiet without them. They were the most funny little kids ever, and I'm so very thankful that they came into my life. So yeah, thank you everybody, and sorry that you missed the community post. Those of you that did, must have been a massive shock to then hear about Teabag. It was a huge shock for me as well. So yeah, I've just been trying to keep busy really. I've moved a lot of the bun stuff out into the enclosure just to get it out the house sort of thing. And I've moved the big chair out of the bedroom actually, and it looks ginormous. You know that Flexi Spot chair, the recliner swivel one. I was going to sell it, but it's just such a lovely chair. I'd like to get the garage converted one day and it can go in there, I think. So yeah, I've had all the candles on today. A lot of them have burnt out actually. I've had them on that long. I bought these new plants. That's the peace lily that my friends bought me after Susan Mum passed away, and it's going from strength to strength. I absolutely love it. And then I bought this one, all non-toxic. I bought a new little orchid. There's some flowers that my beautiful beautician Kate got me when I went for my spray tan the other day. It's just absolutely stunning. And I bought this beautiful plant as well. I do love my plants, so they've been bringing me joy while I've just been sat here. And yeah, I've been trying on my swimwear for my holiday that I've booked, because a lot of it's too big, but I found some really tiny ones that do fit me, so that's exciting. I don't have to buy any more. I did buy a couple of really beautiful things from Asda, Georgia Asda, but I didn't really want to be spending too much. There's a couple of bits from TikTok shop and things that I've ordered, but I did find the smaller size swimwear that I had, which fits. Doesn't it, Moo? So their Uncle Terry, my brother, will be staying here when I go away to look after the kids. And I've bought some packing cubes and things like that, so, and some new, like I say, some new suitcases from TikTok shop. So I'm excited to, for once in my life, pack before the day before of my holiday. So I'll bring you along with that as well. So yeah, I'm trying to stay happy. I am happy. You know, it's just life throws these things at you that knock the wind out of you a little bit, you know. And I suppose this colder weather isn't helping. It's been a little bit nippy, but back to work tomorrow. and yeah, lots of things to show you. I'm going to try and get motivated again and keep up with uploading, because it really does help. It helps me, my mental health. I do love it.